Phoenix, you like the update?
everything. Brandon for
Coffee time.
fun. Okay, Brandon. Hold
I'm gonna
on.
go to the washroom real quick. And Jake, are you ready to the game yet or no?
Not yet. I'm gonna tell this story and show the video, and then
Okay.
All right, cool.
You guys just down to chill for like 10, 15?
yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna
chill
chill
for
for a
10,
second.
15.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, chat. This is gnarly. Can you guys see this if I show this to you? Yeah, you can see that fine, right? I don't need to pull it up on the computer. I don't need to pull it up on the computer, right? Like, that's all right? You can see it? Because it's just going to take, like, way too long for me to pull everything up on the computer. Like, if I showed you that, you could see that it's, like, a fucked up lens, right? Like, the end of it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll zoom in on shit, too. Like, if I zoomed in on... Like, here's the bottom of my camera. Yeah, Gar, for sure. I just saw your text. So here's, like, the bottom of my camera. Like, you can see that that's all fucked up. And turn the brightness down. Is that better? No. Brightness up. You can see that that's, like, the bottom of my camera all fucked up. Okay. So, what happened was... See, like, the cracked head. Okay, so what happened? I was essentially I was at a festival, and I'm not going to put the festival on blast because they have compensated a lot and tried to make it a lot better. But I was at a festival, and I was trying to get back on stage at the end of the show to essentially take the family photo, because every show Marshmello does like a family photo where he takes a picture with the flag of the country that we're in and the crowd. And I was trying to walk back, and when I was walking back, a security guard stopped me, and he had watched me walk back and forth all night long. Like, the guy saw me all night, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And when I went to walk, he wouldn't let me back at the end of the show. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, let me by. Like, I need to go, I need to go. And it was a different language, obviously, so it was hard to, like, it was... That was amazing. It was hard to essentially, like... What's Jonah freaking out about? What just happened? 20 gifted? I was very confused. So essentially I I went to walk by. He wouldn't let me walk by. So I was like trying to tell him in the language. I was pointing my pass. I was showing the pass sheet. I was like, I'm allowed back there. I'm allowed back there. He wouldn't let me back. So I was like, dude, I have to go. Like, the show's almost done. I have to be up there. So I just passed him. I just said fuck it and walked past him. And when I walked past him, he chased me and jumped on my back. And when he jumped on my back, I flipped over and I threw him off onto the ground. So he like hit the ground super hard after he jumped on my back, and I looked up, and there was like 6 security guards looking at me. One of them walked up to me and grabbed my arms, and I was like trying to point at my pass, and try to yank away from him grabbing me. And when I yanked away, like, all 6 of them just fucking pounced on me. And they essentially threw me against a fence. 2 of them had like my arms against the fence, and I was trying to get off. One of them had their hand on my neck. I was like trying to tear away from all of it. And the other ones were like hitting me and punching me, smacking the back of my head, trying to get me on the ground with all my camera gear on me. And at this point, I'm like screaming, stop, 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 like at the top of my lungs. And I look over. I can see it happen as a guy recording, and he starts recording like right at the end of the whole altercation. Anyway, I like break free from the fence and I run forward. My camera falls on the ground. I get like smacked in the back of the head, thrown to the ground with my other camera around my head or around my shoulder, hit the ground, and like I'm on the ground sitting there like so confused, screaming like fucking stop. And somebody got the last part of it on film. They didn't get like me up against the fence or anything, or like the first altercation, but they got the end of it. Like it went on long enough for someone to be like, holy shit, I should record this. And they took out their phone and they're recording it, and it's me just screaming stop with like so fucking unnecessary. Exactly. It was so unnecessary. It was like so over the top. So here's the video. And this is me just, it's short, it's a short video. Can you guys, I'm going to try to play this so you guys can see it. It's a short video, but it's me just screaming stop. And the security, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it because it's going to be far from the camera. I'll pull the camera closer, but yeah. Let's see if I can get this set. Play it one more time. So just like 6 security guards, 300-pound fucking security guard guys, beating me to the ground, throwing my ass to the ground. My cameras all hit the ground, lenses fucking shattered. They're big as fuck. They were like 300-pound dudes. Yeah, what the hell's right? It was fucked. So I was screaming like fucking stop. Fucking stop. It was this horrible deal. There's this whole thing, and the festival didn't believe me at first when we tried to tell them until they saw the video. They were like, no, you probably started like the altercation, blah blah blah. Why did there need to be that many? Exactly. There's like 6 or 7 dudes. The camera's not okay. The camera's fucked. I had a pass. I had all the passes I needed, photo, everything. It was fucking stupid, guys. You have no idea. I was so confused. More confused than anything. So they ripped my favorite shirt in half. Completely destroyed my favorite shirt. Ripped it there. Cut my elbow open. My head was like, can't really see it there, but it was like I had to clean it, split, bleeding from my head. Back of my shirt was ripped open. Like completely ripped open. The back, I don't know if you can see that. There's like holes in the back of the shirt. Sucks looking at. My camera cracked. Lens is cracked. There's like a piece of plastic. I don't know if you can see that sticking up from my camera. Lens is cracked. Communication error. Can't read shit. Yeah, I got my ass beat, guys. But the festival is doing the best they can to compensate for it, and I appreciate that a lot. And the Marshmello camp was incredible at like being proactive and making something happen. But I just wanted to tell you guys the story because I know my brother talked about it a little bit, and I wanted you guys to hear it from me directly. But yeah, that's what happened. So that's fun. So I'm down a favorite shirt and a bunch of camera gear. I can get the camera gear replaced, that's fine, but my favorite shirt is gone. But it's okay. It's not okay, I know. Were those fuckers fired? Yeah. The festival says that they're hiring a whole new crew. What shirt was it? It was a Ghost in the Shells, like, sent you some love, Jake. Glad you're okay, though. Thank you for the 50 bits there. I appreciate that. It was called a Ghost in, it's like, you guys aren't going to find the shirt. It's like a, I'll show you a picture of it. It's a Ghost in the Shell shirt. I think I've worn it on stream before. That's the graphic. Ghost in the Shell, like vintage t-shirt. Yeah, here you can see the graphic better here. We can try to find it. You won't find it. I found like a medium. Did you press charges? No. I would have to go all the way back to that country and like deal with all that if I press charges, and it would cost a ton of money, and there's a lot. We're gonna buy you one. Don't buy me it. It's an expensive shirt. And it's hard to find. Don't buy me it. It's okay, guys. Thank you, though. I'm so sorry, bro. Those power-hungry assholes. Yeah, they tripped. They tripped hard. For sure. But it's okay. It's okay. Language barriers. Yeah, but you know, the language barrier did affect it for sure. But I still was showing in my pass and pointing to the sheet. It shouldn't have been that big of an issue. There's no reason for 6 guys to jump on my ass. Yeah. Hey guys, you don't need to get me a new camera. The festival is fixing my camera. Don't need to get me a new shirt. But I just wanted to tell you guys firsthand what happened because I know everyone was very curious. And so yeah. You lose lbs, dude? I did lose some weight. I got sick after Mexico. I got like the flu after Mexico. Couldn't keep any food down. And I travel a lot recently, so I don't eat as much when I travel. Are you feeling better? There's no reason for them to jump on you like that. I feel better. My head still hurts. You and Emma both, dude. Yeah, Emma got sick too, Lauren, for sure. Panic at the Alex, missed you. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Missed you more. So concussion? I don't know about a concussion. My head fucking hurt. Yeah, the bruises are pretty much gone. I had like a gnarly scab. My elbow. On both my elbows. But no, I'm okay. I'm fine. You guys, I'm honestly fine. Who sees someone with 2 cameras and thinks, let's fucking bulldoze this guy? 6 foot, 300-pound guy, any kind of power. Yeah, Punk, it was savage. They were aggressive. But they were more aggressive because the dude that first one let me pass basically told him after he like jumped me there, he was like yelling at everyone else to like get me. He was like, get him, and well, like not explaining why. So fucking confusing. I guess what I don't understand is like they watched you go back and forth. Yeah, Lauren, they watched me go back and forth, but at the end of the show there was a firework like display, and they weren't allowing like anyone with like VIP passes or things like that to go backstage because they didn't want them to get like they didn't want them to fuck up the fireworks. But I knew when the fireworks were going off, I knew they were gonna be there the whole time. Like I'm part of this fucking show. I know, like I knew all that shit was happening, and I had our pass and everything. Yeah. Thinking about it bums me out a little bit, but the flu then getting beat up. Oh, you just need to rest. I know I need to sleep. Thank you though. So yeah, that's the story. Kind of fucking crazy. Kind of fucking crazy. Like obviously you know because it's your job. I don't know. Shit's crazy. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the kind of words, you guys. It was like funny checking my phone and seeing all that shit from like just I mean Dylan, Brendan, my brother, Jay Cyrus, like all it was really I appreciated all you guys. So I'm good. But what's up? Super crappy. Yeah, super crappy. The video was aggressive though, huh? Video's super aggressive. They were not having it. Just try to relax now. I will. I'm super sad. Don't mean to be sad. I just wanted to tell you guys what happened. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Something happened. Did you see this article? Like I did see that article. It's very cool. It stresses me out. I've never been a person to be like, I don't know. Always those things give me anxiety. It's crazy, right? King of the Bros, we got you, Jake. Thank you, guys. I know you do. I love you guys. I really do. Damn, I look rough.